Good afternoon. This is the Professional Development Guy. Today we're going to talk about untrained staff. Untrained staff. Well, I'm going to have to start off by saying this should never happen. This should never, ever happen. You should never have an untrained staff. That should be one of the main focuses of any business owner, any leader, any manager of a company, is to make sure that their staff is trained. That is also one of the key factors of retaining employees. Employees notice when they're not being trained. Employees build stress upon themselves when they're not trained because they're not exactly sure on how to do the job. We're asking them to do things but have not properly trained them. And when I'm saying training, this is something that has to continually go on. Just don't train one time and that's it. Come up with some type of program, whether it's every 6 months, once a year, every 2 years, whatever it is. But make sure you require some type of training regimen for your staff. That is very, very important. When employees are trained, they feel empowered. They feel empowered. That also gives them better experience. It gives them better education, better knowledge of what's being done within the company, what's being done within their job itself, or other opportunities that could come about within inside of the company. That's what training does. But it's going to build employee morale through the roof because employees are going to see that you care. And that's the most important thing. Once they see that you care and you're actually offering training, giving training, and caring about their work experience with inside of that company, whether or not they're going to get promoted, you have something to do with that because you have them build their knowledge and building strength and building their empowerment. Whether or not they want to go to another company, wherever the case may be. Yes, I did say that. Sometimes when you train people, they might leave and go to another company. But at least you train that person to do the right thing while they're within your company. So never look at it as, hey, I'm not going to train these people and then they're going to leave me one day. I know you all probably heard that somebody say that before, but what if they stay and they're not trained? So you have to pick your battles on that. But my point is, untrained staff should never ever happen. Period. Just should never happen. It's one of the most biggest things that a lot of companies actually forget about. They hire the person, they take them through a 1 day, 2 day. Well, if they're lucky, they get a 1 day training, and sometimes maybe even a week, depending on what company it is, and that's it. No other types of training. It's too many different opportunities and tools out there right now. You have webinars that's available. You have just-in-time training. You can put training inside of your meetings. Some type of training. Something that's a little piece of training inside of your meetings. Talk about what you're going to talk about. Stay on your agenda. But every now and then, add some training in there. That's also going to add some variety to your meetings and build some type of excitement within your organization. Because employees going to feel that, hey, we don't just go inside of a meeting and just talk. We actually get training in there sometimes. And because some training could be done rather quickly. Again, it depends on what type of business you're in. But what I'm saying, folks, is just get creative with the training and never forget that you have to continue to train. You have to continue to train. You never want to be caught with an untrained staff because, like I say, who's always doing the work? It's the employees. They're the ones that's dealing with the customers, not us. So it's our job as leaders, managers, owners of a company to make sure that they're trained. That's what we do. Make sure we equip them with everything they need to be successful, everything they need to put them in a winning situation. That is our job. Let's do better at that. Let's continue to train. Let's get creative with our training. And let's just set our employees up to win. Let's set them up to win. Folks, this has been your professional development guy. Please subscribe and share. If you have any questions or any topics you would like for us to discuss, please feel free to reach out to me at cflynn@expandbc.com. That's cflynn@expand, B as in Bravo, C as in Charlie.com. I want you all to have a super fantastic week. Be safe.